Senator Marcos.
Mr. President, if I may,
Yes, Senator Marcos.
tila nagkaroon ng bahid personal ang sinagot sa akin kanina. Nais ko lamang diinin na ang aking pangangamba ay dulot ng aking paninindigan hindi bilang kapatid sa kapangyarihan, kundi bilang anak ng legasiya ng aking ama, na laging unahin ang maliliit, ang mga nagsasaka ng lupa at ng lahat ng mga nangangailangan. Pahintulutan ninyo akong hindi lumahok sa botohang ito.
Nag-abstain si Senator Imee Marcos sa botohan. Bakit naman kaya?
Sa bukid at sa parang. Maraming salamat.
Alamin ang kwento sa episode na ito. At konting lambing lang mga kaibigan. Pasubscribe naman dyan.
Senator Poe. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, I now move that we vote on third reading on the proposed Senate Resolution number 485. So move, Mr. President.
Is there an objection? There being none, voting on third reading on proposed Senate Resolution number 485 is now in order. The Secretary will please read only the title of the resolution and proceed with the voting.
Resolution concurring in the ratification of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. Roll call vote. The Honorable Senator Angara, Senator Binay, Senator Cayetano Alan, Senator Cayetano Pia, Senator De La Rosa, Senator Ejercito, Senator Escudero, Senator Estrada, Senator Gatchalian, Senator Go, Senator Ontiveros, Senator Lapid, Senator Ligarda, Senator Marcos.
Mr. President, if I may,
Yes, Senator Marcos.
tila nagkaroon ng bahid personal ang sinagot sa akin kanina. Nais ko lamang diinin na ang aking pangangamba ay dulot ng aking paninindigan hindi bilang kapatid sa kapangyarihan, kundi bilang anak ng legasiya ng aking ama, na laging unahin ang maliliit, ang mga nagsasaka ng lupa at ng lahat ng mga nangangailangan. Pahintulutan ninyo akong hindi lumahok sa botohang ito. Di dahil umiiwas sa katungkulan, kundi hanggang sa panahong ito, bigo pa rin ang nakararami sa bukid at sa parang. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Senator Marcos. Manifestation is noted. Abstain.
Senator Padilla, Senator Pimentel, Senator Poe, Senator Revilla, Senator Tolentino, Senator Tulfo, Senator Villanueva, Senator Villar Cynthia, Senator Villar Mark, Senate President Zubiri.
Yes, no, yes. Congratulations.
With 20 affirmative votes, 1 negative vote, and 1 abstention, a two-thirds vote of all the members of the Senate is required in order to make valid and effective any treaty or international agreement per Article 7, Section 21 of the Constitution. There being 20 senators who voted in favor, which number is more than the two-thirds of the Senate is required by the Constitution. Proposed Senate Resolution number 485 is hereby approved on third and final reading.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, may I move that we recognize distinguished Deputy Minority Leader to explain her vote, Mr. President, Senator Risa Ontiveros.
The Deputy Minority Leader is recognized. Please we put order in the session hall.
Salamat po, Mr. President. I wish to explain my no vote to the Senate concurrence to the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. Una po, hindi po ako kumbinsido na di natin pinapahamak ang kalusugan ng ating mamamayan. I'm not persuaded that the health and security exception sufficiently protects our citizens from the onslaught of tobacco and formula milk advertisements. Kahit may batas pa tayo na pinagbabawal ang tobacco advertisements, paano nga kung hamunin tayo for non-compliance with RCEP? I note that various EU countries, in their liberalization of advertising services in the WTO, also explicitly excluded tobacco advertising, even though they could have used the health and security exemptions cited by our resource persons. Hindi natin ito ginawa, and I worry that the consequences may be grave and intergenerational. Pangalawa po, paumanhin po, ako po'y hindi kumbinsido na makabubuti sa Pilipinas ang RCEP. I am persuaded by the study of Rashmi Banga, which found that the Philippines' goods trade balance would worsen by US $264 million per year, and it would lose tariff revenues of US $58 million per year. Nahihirapan po ako suportahan ang findings ni Dr. Cororaton, which were obtained using a methodology called computable general equilibrium modeling, which has already been discredited for its unrealistic assumptions. Panghuli po at pinakamahalaga, at sana ito po yung pinakapakinggan pa rin ng ating mga kasama, I have with me a letter of 131 organizations from various groups around the country. Mga grupo ng magsasaka, mga grupo ng mangingisda, mga trade unions, mga health advocates, mga fair trade advocates. These represent millions of Filipinos who say that our country is not ready for this deal, that we already obtained the benefits from our other agreements, and that we even stand to lose. The calculations for me are simple, Mr. President. Dapa na po ang ating agrikultura. Hindi pa tayo nakakaahon sa pandemya. This is not the time for RCEP. I vote no. Salamat po, Mr. President.
Thank you, our Deputy Minority Leader. Majority Leader.
Yes, Mr. President, before I move for a minute suspension, may I just be allowed to just state for the record that if our colleagues would want to explain their votes in writing, they may do so by submitting to the committee secretariat, Mr. President. I move for a minute suspension, Mr. President.
Session suspended.
We appreciate it if you click the like, share, and subscribe buttons.